baklava day. This is what you need. Bit of filo pastry, bit of butter, unsalted pistachios, bit of mixed nuts, and one of these sticks. You will find this kind of sticks anywhere in your home. They just could be any kind of things, any thin, thick, doesn't really matter. You just need a little bit of stick. And let's get on in it. So just take a couple of sheets. I got quite a lot came in from here. Just a couple of sheets. Oh, I got some broken one, but it doesn't really matter. Let's take a couple of sheets, and you're gonna spread it with the melted butter. They are ready to be chopped. Here's the thing: you can add a little bit sugar to it if you fancy. If you don't, you don't. But they comes in with a little. Well, the things, they're a little bit sweeter when you make the syrup, so I'm just going to add a little bit of sugar to it. Here's how they should look like. Don't need absolute powder, a little bit just chunky, but like a bite-sized ones. Right? Now I'm going to chop some pistachio after shelling them, but don't eat them though, you need to save it. Right, here's that much I've done it so far, without actually nibbling away even one. It was a hard one. Well, still plenty of dough, but for the time being, I think that should be enough, just to sprinkle them on the top. And next step is layer the butter and come back to it. Here, what it looks like after crushing them. I didn't super powder it, just as you can see, it's not really powdery, but just to get flavor to your mouth. Here I have 250 grams of butter. So far I'm using only half of it. I'm just gonna melt it in the microwave. Just keep an eye on so they don't bust out on your microwave. Just every few seconds, probably 5 seconds. It actually took more than 5 seconds. Sorry, I lied. So, but every 5 seconds I was actually looking into it to melt it down. So I'm gonna go another 5 seconds. Here it is. I think that should do it. So let's layer it down. You need to cover the full sheet. Alright? Right, this is how the sheet looks like with the melted butter. And now I'm going to spread it. There's nuts. As you can see, I made a line of it, not too thick, not sprinkle very tiny bits all around in the sheet. So now I'm going to fold it and use the stick. So there's this. I'm gonna start rolling like this. Oops, doesn't matter. It's a bit of crack. I'm going to fold it and I'll show you in a bit. After folding, this is how they looks like. I just took it out as I'm making a small batch. So this tiny one to go on my air fryer, but you can obviously do any oven. Let's fill them up. That's what it's going to look like. Gently, not to squeeze too hard, slightly gentle. Squeeze and get the stick out. And there you go. There it is. Let's fill them up. Alright guys, this is how I roll the rest of them up. I've got a few sheets to spare, so I'm probably going to do another batch of them after that. I got a little bit of butter still left, so I'm going to brush this off with the butter and air fry them for 12 minutes or until golden brown, depends on your settings. Probably it's going to be 180 degrees. And let's see, come back in 20 minutes. No, it's not 20 minutes yet. I just thought I'm going to show you before. So I just used the rest of the butter just to cover it up. And this is ready to go on the air fry. Right guys, now it's on the air fry. So now I need sugar syrup. So I got a bit of sugar, probably 50 grams. And I just put a couple of lychee cardamom. And I'm going to add some water to it, just a plain water. And I'm going to add a few drops of rose water. It's just optional, but if you like it, you can add some. Just give a nice fragrance. So there we go. We're just going to wait up. And one more thing I forgot, that is you need to put a lemon slice in there, so it stops them to crystallize. Lemon slice, lemon juice, but they need to have some, or citric acid things, edible one. I will see how it goes. Right, so water is boiling. I'm going to squeeze this lemon juice, and I will probably drop the lemon to it anyway. Just that, and a few drops of this rose water. And now we're going to boil and thicken the sauce a bit. Don't have to be like a sticky caramel or something, just probably half of that. Boil it up to half, yeah. Just a little bit of thickness consistency. I'll show you in a bit. Looks like sugar syrup is boiling up. There is another final ingredient you need, that is the runny honey. Because I'm not going to use all the sugar syrup, but I'm gonna have to use this on the top as a decoration, as well as mixed up a bit to get the sticky consistency. But you do not boil honey, you're just going to ruin the flavors and goodness out of it. I'll see you in a bit. Alright guys, this is how it looks like after 16 minutes of baking at 180 degree, and there my syrup is gone thicker, half. I'm going to discard this lemon slice. So honey is ready, and a bit of pistachio ready for sprinkling. Just a second. So I'm going to pour these syrups now. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna let it calm down a bit and prepare the honey to go on the top. At this point, I'm gonna cut it a little bit, how you like it. I mean, you could cut it in the front from the start with, it doesn't really matter, but now while the syrup is there, if you cut it right now, don't cut it too light, then syrup might not going to be able to pass through the middle. So ideally you could do it in the front before you start cooking. I like it this time because it's more crunchy and I like it. So at this point, now I'm going to layer it with the honey. And you can be as generous as you like. I mean, this is something wow. And I'm going to sprinkle some of these pistachios now. Yay. I'll show in a bit. So this is the output. So I'm going to see, how's that? Oh, it's still hot. But this is the final output. So you try, let me know how's it going. I'm gonna have my next batch ready to bake again. Thank you very much for watching.